Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, total world victory of Hare Krishna. Today I am doing Solar Sundays for the Bhagavad-gita class, and it is chapter 3, text number 4. Let's get into it. Let's pull it up. This one. Nope. This one. So, karmaṇām anārambhān naiṣkarmyaṁ puruṣo śnute nacha sannyasanād eva siddhiṁ samadhigacchati siddhiṁ samadhigacchati. Getting better. Na, without. Karmaṇām, of the prescribed duties. Anārambhāt, non-performance. naiṣkarmyaṁ, freedom of reaction. Puruṣah, man. Aśnute, achieve. Na, nor. Cha, also. Sannyāsat, by renunciation. Eva, simply. Siddhim, of siddhim, success. Samadhigacchati, samadhigacchati, attain. Samadhigacchati, attain. Okay. Getting there. Translation. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction, nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection. Purport. The renounced order of life can be accepted upon being purified by the discharge of the prescribed. I'm going to restart. The renounced order of life can be accepted upon being purified by the discharge of the prescribed form of duties, which are laid down just to purify the heart of materialistic men. Without purification, one cannot attain success by abruptly adopting the fourth order of life, sannyāsa. Sannyāsa. According to the empirical philosophers, simply by adopting sannyas or retiring from fruitive activities, one at once becomes as good as Narayana. But Lord Kṛṣṇa does not approve this principle. Without purification of heart, sannyasa is simply a disturbance to the social order. I'll scroll a little bit. On the other hand, if someone takes to the transcendental service of the Lord, even without discharging his prescribed duties, whatever he may be able to advance in the cause is accepted by the Lord. Svalpam api asya dharmasya trayat mato bayat. Even a slight performance of such a principle enables one to overcome great difficulties. Okay. Differences. Let's see. There are a few. In the purport, it said, the original version says, the renounced order of life can be accepted upon being purified. And the second edition says, the renounced order of life can be accepted when one has been purified. There's a slight difference in meaning. You know, when it says upon being, that implies, you know, when you're purified by the discharge of the prescribed form of duties laid down. Yeah, when that happens, it is accepted. While the other one says one has been, which implies it happens afterwards, which is a slight difference in meaning. Not a particularly, I don't see why they would change that, but let us see. When one is being. Grammar, dangling modifier. I do not know what that means. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching and you know what it means. You can post a comment, but I do not know. The dangling modifier. Actually, I can just Google that. Let's see. Got that wrong, but should be fine. What's a dangling modifier? It occurs when the intended subject of the modifier is missing from the sentence. And is a type of ambiguous grammatical construct, but where the grammatical modifier can be misinterpreted as being associated with another word or one intended. Hmm. Okay. I don't particularly get it, but it doesn't really matter if I get it or not. When someone reads this, they're not going to be like, ah, that's a dangling modifier. It's grammatically incorrect. I can't believe it. It means nothing. It's rubbish. But yeah, I guess, yeah, it was just changed for that. Okay, and so which are laid down just to purify the hearts of materialistic men, to purify the heart of materialistic men. Yeah, I get it. It's supposed to be a plural. Purify the heart of materialistic men, purify the hearts of materialistic men. It has the same meaning, but it's just pluralized. And then the Sanskrit has been changed a bit. I forgot what it's called, but you know, Svalpam has a dash, so it's Svalpam. So it is Svalpam. Yeah, and that's all the changes, not many. Yeah, it says right there, Svalpam. Okay, oh, the word for word, not, is both the literal Sanskrit meaning and the meaning used by Srila Prabhupada's translation. Without is being changed to not. What does it say here? Without, nah, never, not. Never, not, are not, but not, cannot, certainly not, could not, did not, do not, does it not, does not, is not, it is not, so forth. And then without is one of the translations down the bottom. Okay. Page 86 missing. Interesting. Is that? What is this one? 87. Text number 11. What is this one? Text number 2. Huh. I guess it's just missing. Okay. Interesting. So, talking about the actual purports, um, yeah, basically, excuse me, basically, what I'm getting from the purport is that you might, or even from the translation, you might renunciate, all of your desires and um yeah, all your desires for fruitive activities. I think I know what it says. Fruitive, yeah, or retiring from fruitive activities. So, adopting sannyas. Yeah, that's how you say it. Sannyas. Adopting sannyas and retiring from all fruitive activities um is not it. But if you take up transcendental services of the Lord, you may it's good. So basically, doesn't really matter if you what I'm get from what it's saying is that it doesn't particularly matter if you give up all your materialistic desires and stuff. If the transcendental service to the Lord, or, the devotional service isn't there, um, doesn't really do anything. Uh, yeah, and even if you do the devotional service, um, or transcendental service without discharging your prescribed duties. So each person has a prescribed duty, um, you know, due to their varna, um, as either like a kshatriya or a brahmana, or vaishya. They have their prescribed duties. They have their things they're supposed to do. People have their prescribed duties, but if you take up the transcendental service to the Lord, you'll be able to advance in the cause. Yeah. um, I find that sort of interesting because I've always had, not always, but I've had the thought of what actually sort of counts towards Krishna consciousness. Counts. Is it the thought or the process behind the actions, or is it just the actions? There might be someone who um just follows Krishna consciousness because they've read they've read what to do, like doing the religious uh activities. So I'm not explaining this very well, but basically it's like I was thinking of, writing a book on, or I was thinking of if there was a book that just told people how to follow like the four regulative principles, chanting 18 rounds a day, and um offering your food to the Lord, and doing all of that. And if someone just did that just mindlessly, they're just like, okay, I need to do this, and so they just do it, but they have no understanding of why they're doing it. They're just like, okay, I need to do this. Is that Does that so-called count? um and this sort of follows that sort of thinking. Is it uh the actual renunciation of your um you know adopting. One cannot attain success by abruptly adopting the fourth order of life, sannyas. Yeah, according to empirical philosophers, simply by adopting sannyas, one can become as good as Narayana. So that's like, yeah, if you do this, you're good. But there might not be the sort of thinking or the backing behind. It's like, why am I actually doing this? And so the why you're adopting the fourth order of life, sannyas, is for the transcendental service of the Lord, and the why here is the transcendental service of the Lord. And so, doing the surface level stuff without, having the why, basically is useless. So yeah, not merely by abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction. Interesting. So yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking. Contemporary application. Hmm. Yeah, I guess. Uh. Hmm. Nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection. I guess if you just like renunciate stuff.
Bread machine's beeping. So just turn it
Yeah. I got a new bread machine, and we're making bread. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, just renunciating something will not attain perfection. There needs to be work to attain perfection. So there needs to be the transcendental service, and a contemporary application. A contemporary application of this is that going getting fit. So you might renunciate. You might have like you might want to get ripped, and you might renunciate eating fast food or eating bad food and doing all the unhealthy habits that will stop you from attaining the level of fitness that you want. And so it actually requires like the work. It requires more work to attain it than just not eating fast food. It requires like eating healthy food, working out, doing fitness stuff, but just renouncing eating fast food will not attain perfection or fitness, or will not renunciation will not improve or continue you on the path of Krishna consciousness. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And so, new segment for me, the Terreo. Terre. I have an American accent, so anything that isn't, or not, it's not fully American, but anything that isn't English is a bit hard for me to pronounce because I don't roll my R's. So when I normally speak, it's an American thing. America. So I'm gonna attempt this, maybe. Um Ehera ite me ma ehera ite me ma te wakakoro noi ihu e te mahi ka wawi wi waiwai e te wakakore wakakaro karo hoka ma te wakakore anake ka te tea pe wiwi wakakorangi. Whew. I'm sure I butchered some of those words, but I think I did it right. I think there's yeah, I'll read it out. So, hera not I in te the singular mere thing ma by te the wakakore abstaining renouncing noa just merely iho self in te the singular mahi work action ka will future tense we or why obtain receive achieve I in te the wakakore abstaining renouncing wakakaro thought reaction karo not hoki also to my by te the singular wakakore abstaining renouncing anake unlearn yep ka will kia can able he the singular again we obtain receive achieve waka ki orangi perfection. Nice. So not in the thing by the renouncing, it's merely self in the work action will achieve. Yeah. Okay. And I think this will read it out. Okay, that was pretty fast, but also I think I got most of the pronunciation well. Mark says better than me. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. Yeah, that's the to to Tereo Mari. Wait, I would say it Tereo Maori, because my accent. That's just how I normally say it. But that sounds as like sounds a bit goofy when I say it like that. At least to me. But yeah. Nice to learn the language pronunciation. And the word for word is good. And there isn't a version of the Gita in that yet, but I think eventually we'll get it. We'll get a version. Yeah. So to end it off, we'll go back to the Sanskrit. Many different languages. Na karmanan anārambhān 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 anārambhān. Yeah. Anārambhān. Na karmanan anārambhān naiṣkarmyaṁ puruṣo śnute nacha sannyasanād eva siddhiṁ samadhigacchati jahati. Woo. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Learning. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction, nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection. Yeah, thank you guys for watching live. Thank you for the comments, Mark. Nice. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for watching live, or if you're watching afterwards. If you enjoy sweet. If you enjoy any of the content that we do, the classes or anything else, tag a friend, share. And yeah, I will see you next time when I'm on for another verse of the Bhagavad-gita. And I will continue to, get better at reading non-English languages, because I've grown up basically exclusively speaking, reading, writing in English, and there's a whole lot more languages out there, and there's a whole lot more knowledge to obtain. And not by renunciation of anything, not by the renunciation of English can I attain perfection or anything in reading other languages. There we go. That's another contemporary application. I like this. I like this this verse. But yeah, Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, total world victory of Hare Krishna. And yeah, I will see you next time. Yeah, thank you.